Hey everyone, and welcome back for another Save File Residence overview. And we are still in San Sequoia, and we are finishing up with the Anchorpoint Wharf households and Gilbert Gardens. Let's meet the households. And we are starting over in Anchorpoint Wharf with the Martinez household. Raphael has been married before and has a daughter, Anastasia. He later married Colette and has Luis and Lena. Colette and Anastasia don't really get along too well because Anastasia loves pranking people, and Colette doesn't like pranks at all. And Raphael help them find common ground. And this is the Martinez house, and this is the front, and this is the back. You have a little backyard and everything. It's kind of a townhouse is what I was going for, and it's the only house in Anchorpoint Wharf. That is the outside, so let's check out the inside. And this is the first floor, and you have Paulette and Raphael's room, a bathroom, Lena's room, Luis's room. And then on the second floor, you have the living room and a bathroom and the kitchen, and you have Anastasia's room. That is the house. So let's meet the family. And this is Raphael. For his aspiration, he wants a big, happy family. For his career, he works as a line cook in the culinary career, which is level 5. For his skills, he's level 1 in charisma, level 2 in mixology and gourmet cooking, level 3 in writing, and level 5 in cooking and parenting. For his traits, he is family-oriented, loyal, and ambitious, and he has the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes cooking and writing and dislikes fishing. For music, he likes Latin pop and Latin music, and he dislikes tween pop. For conversation topics, he likes deep thoughts and affection and dislikes potty humor. For sim characteristics, he likes romance enthusiasts and family-motivated sims, and he dislikes ambitionless sims. And his favorite colors are orange and blue, and he doesn't have disliked colors, so I don't know, I may have forgotten that. And he is not part of any clubs. Next up is his wife, Colette, who is in her pajamas. For her aspiration, she also wants a big happy family. It's not that she dislikes Anastasia. It's not that Anastasia dislikes her. She just can't stand the prank. She is a jingle jammer in the musician branch of the entertainer career, which is level 5. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma, level 2 in violin, level 3 in parenting, and level 5 in homestyle cooking, piano, and photography. For her traits, she is family-oriented, a bookworm, ambitious, and romantic. And one of these are bonus traits, but I'm not sure which one. And she also has the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes photography and piano and dislikes acting. For music, she likes singer-songwriter and romance, and she dislikes jazz. For conversation topics, she likes jokes and affection and dislikes pranks. For sim characteristics, she likes funny sims and family-motivated sims, and she dislikes pessimistic sims. Her favorite colors are blue and gray, and she dislikes white. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is Anastasia, and for her aspiration, she is goal-oriented, which I would think that it was live fast. I may have messed up on that one. I'm not sure. We'll find out when we get to traits. She is a C student in high school. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma and video gaming, and I'd also probably give her some mischief too. For her traits, she is a bookworm and self-assured, and she has the relatable aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, she likes singer-songwriter and pop music and dislikes Americana. For conversation topics, she likes silly behavior and pranks, and she dislikes malicious interactions. For sim characteristics, she likes idealistic sims and spirited sims, and she dislikes egotistical sims. And her favorite colors are yellow and pink, and she dislikes brown. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is Luis, who is on his sister's computer. But anyway, and for his aspiration, he wants to be a playtime captain. He just likes playing and wants to make a bunch of friends. He is a C student in grade school. For his skills, he's level 1 in social, which he is gaining right now, so it might be different in your game. And level 1 in charisma, although both of those are very fitting. For his trait, he is outgoing, and he also has high confidence. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes kids radio and dislikes lullabies. For hobbies and skills, he likes video gaming and dislikes cross-stitching. His favorite color is orange, and he dislikes pink. And for sim characteristics, he likes high energy sims and he dislikes rascals. And I didn't give him conversation topics and I don't know why. And he is not part of any clubs. Next up is the baby or the infant, Lena. And for her trait, she is sunny. She's just a happy baby. That is the Martinez family, so we will move on to the next household. Next up is the Dobson household. The Dobson family are your typical happy family. Mom, May, is a teacher and Dad, Donald, is a lawyer. However, Meredith has been acting out lately, throwing paint all over the house. May and Donald are at a loss on what to do. Grounding her and timeouts haven't worked. She only acts this way at home. Can they figure out what's making their sweet little Meredith act this way? And this is the Dobson house. I've shown y'all this house before. Anyway, this is the front, and this is the back, which it looks exactly like the front. So let's check out the inside. And this is the first floor. You have a living room and a kitchen and dining room. And over here you have the family room. And upstairs you have the bedrooms. You have Donald's and May's room, even though it's just saying May, but that's Donald's room as well. Meredith's room. You have Colin's room and you have Daisy's room. And then you have some bathrooms. But that is the house, so let's meet the family. And this is May, and for her aspiration, she wants to be a best-selling author. She loves writing, she loves reading. She's a teacher, she's a professor, I think, but we'll get to her career in a minute. But what she really wants to do is be a professional writer. For her career, she is a department head in the education career, which is level 5. For her skills, she's level 3 in charisma and cross-stitching, and level 5 in home-style cooking, parenting, research and debate, and knitting. For her traits, she is family-oriented, a bookworm, and ambitious, and she has the muser aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes for music, she likes pop and focus music, and she dislikes lullabies. For hobbies and skills, she likes knitting and cross-stitching, and dislikes mischief. Her favorite colors are red and gray, and she dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, she likes family-motivated sims and spirited sims, and she dislikes rascals. And for conversation topics, she likes small talk and compliments, and dislikes malicious interactions. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is her husband, Donald, and for his aspiration, he wants to be a nerd brain. He works as an adept lawyer in the law career, which is level 6. For his skills, he's level 5 in fitness, logic, parenting, and research and debate, and he's level 6 in charisma. For his traits, he's family-oriented, a geek, and active, and he has the quick learner aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes for hobbies and skills, he likes research and debate and fitness, and he dislikes acting. For music, he likes classical and singer-songwriter, and he dislikes new disco. His favorite colors are orange and gray, and he dislikes yellow. For sim characteristics, he likes cerebral sims and high-energy sims, and he dislikes egotistical sims. And for conversation topics, he likes discussing hobbies and deep thoughts, and he dislikes malicious interactions. And he is part of the gamers club, and that is all. Next up is their oldest daughter, Meredith, and for her aspiration, she wants to be a social butterfly. She is a C student in grade school. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma. I'd also probably give her a little bit of social as well. For her traits, she is hot-headed, and she also has the high confidence level. For likes and dislikes for hobbies and skills, she likes mischief and dislikes pipe organ. For music, she likes kids' radio and dislikes lullabies. For conversation topics, she likes pranks and dislikes small talk. For sim characteristics, she likes rascals and dislikes ambitionless sims. And her favorite color is blue, and she dislikes pink. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is the only son, Colin. For his skills, he is level 1 in potty, communication, imagination, movement, and thinking. And it looks like he's got a little bit more thinking than anything else. For his trait, he is angelic. And this is Daisy, and her trait is cautious. And she also has the hates being held infant quirk, which makes me think she's a touch-me-not. But that is the Dobson household. So we will move on to the next household. Next up is the Humphrey household. Young parents Nolan and Nadine are still trying to balance their home life, work life, and social life, but with a clingy toddler and an intense infant, things haven't been easy. Regardless of how busy they are, they still find time to spend together as a family. And this is the Humphrey house, and if you have been here on my channel for any length of time, you will recognize this house because in my 70 Legacy series, which I have since canceled, Autumn and Blake lived here for quite some time. But anyway, this is the front and this is the back. It's very plain in the back, but you know, all of my houses are. That's the outside, so let's check out the inside. And this is the inside. You have a living room, kitchen, open floor plan, and then you have Nolan and Nadine's room, Macy's room, and River's room. And then you have like a little play area for the kids. It's really, really small, but I still love this house. But anyway, that is the house, so let's meet the household. And this is Nolan, and for his aspiration, he wants to be a joke star. He loves just being the life of the party and making jokes and probably pranks as well. For his career, he is an amateur entertainer in the entertainer career, which is level 1. For his traits, he is level 1 in charisma and level 2 in comedy. For his traits, he's cheerful, family-oriented, a dance machine, and ambitious. And he has the gregarious aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes DJ booth and electronica and dislikes Baroque music. For hobbies and skills, he likes comedy and dancing and dislikes fishing. His favorite colors are orange and black, and he dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, he likes funny sims and high energy sims, and he dislikes homebody sims. And for conversation topics, he likes physical intimacy and jokes, and he dislikes stories. And he is not part of any clubs. Next up is his girlfriend, Nadine. And for her aspiration, she wants to be a friend of the world. She works as an assistant dishwasher in the culinary career, which is level 1. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma and level 2 in mixology. For her traits, she is family-oriented, outgoing, a music lover, childish, and she has the gregarious aspiration trait as well. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes dancing and mixology and dislikes fishing. Her favorite colors are yellow and gray, and she dislikes brown. For sim characteristics, she likes funny sims and family-motivated sims, and she dislikes cerebral sims. And for conversation topics, she likes gossip and jokes and dislikes deception. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is Macy. And for her skills, she is level 1 in movement, communication, thinking, imagination, and potty. And for her traits, she is clingy, and for her her toddler quirk, she's a little singer. And lastly is her little brother, River, and for his trait, he is intense, and he also has the early riser infant quirk. That is the Humphrey family, so we will move on to the final household. And the final household is the Beaker household. Why have a baby, or 4, the natural way when science babies exist? Scientist and great-grandson of Adam Beaker, Leif, and his wife Zuri, also a scientist, are the first in San Sequoia to have not 1, but all 4 of their kids through science. With very little recovery time after giving birth, they want the world to know about the new way to reproduce they helped create. And this is the Beaker house. You have the front. Here's the back. It looks exactly like the front, but that is the outside, so let's check out the inside. And this is the first floor. You have a living room, a dining room, a kitchen, and a bathroom. And yes, I see the mailbox. I forgot to put it. I put one in whenever I built the lot, so I'll have to fix that. And on the second floor are the bedrooms, and you have Leif and Zuri's room, Moira's room, and the twins Gertie's and Ingrid's room, and Ren's room. But anyway, so that is the house, so let's meet the household. And this is Leif Beaker, and I thought the best way to play around with the science baby feature that we got, I think it was with the update before Growing Together came out, was to make a scientist family. Well, then I started thinking, who is the most well-known science-focused family in the Sims franchise or with the Sims lore? And I was thinking of the Beakers from the Sims 2, and I think the Sims 3 there were some Beakers there too. So I did a little bit of research and felt like him being the great-grandson of Adam Beaker would fit, and he kind of looks like a little bit like Cersei Beaker from the Sims 2. This is Leif, and for his aspiration, he wants to be a super parent. For his career, he is a technological innovator in the scientist career, which is level 5. For his skills, he's level 1 in charisma and level 5 in logic, rocket science, parenting, and robotics. For his traits, he's a genius, family-oriented, and ambitious, and he has the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes robotics and rocket science and dislikes pipe organ. For music, he likes classical and folk music, and he dislikes alternative. His favorite colors are black and green, and he dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, he likes cerebral sims and hardworking sims, and he dislikes ambitionless sims. And for conversation topics, he likes deep thoughts and affection and dislikes arguments. And he is not part of any clubs. Next up is his wife, Zuri. And for her aspirations, she wants a successful lineage. She is also a technological innovator in the scientist career, which is level 5. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma, level 5 in homestyle, cooking, logic, rocket science, and parenting. For her traits, she's a genius, family-oriented, outgoing, and a foodie, and she also has the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes rocket science and cooking and dislikes acting. Her favorite colors are blue and purple, and she dislikes orange. For sim characteristics, she likes cerebral sims and family-motivated sims, and she dislikes rascals. And for conversation topics, she likes discussing hobbies and affection, and she dislikes potty humor. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is the oldest daughter, Moira. And for her aspiration, she wants to be a slumber party animal. She just wants to throw a lot of slumber parties and just be very social. She is a C student in grade school. For her skill, she is level 1 in charisma. For her traits, she is good, and she has high confidence level. For likes and dislikes, for music, she likes kids radio and dislikes jazz. For hobbies and skills, she likes video gaming and dislikes piano. Her favorite color is purple, and she dislikes orange. For sim characteristics, she likes spirited sims and dislikes rascals. For conversation topics, she likes affection and dislikes pranks. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is Gertie Beaker, this one right here. For her skills, she is level 1 in movement, communication, thinking, imagination, and potty. And for her trait, she is inquisitive. Next up is her twin sister, Ingrid, and for her skills, she's level 1 in movement, communication, thinking, imagination, and potty. And for her traits, she is clingy. And the baby of the family is Ren, and for her trait, she is calm, and she also has the frequently sneezes infant quirk. That is the Beaker household. And those are the households of San Sequoia. That is pretty much all of the households to this point in the save file. I am working on the update for rent. I guess that is all from me for now. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.